Hey sixth graders, we are talking about cells this week, and it's really hard to talk about cells without having a picture of cells. So if you have a printer at home in Google Classroom, I have put two different images, a plant cell and an animal cell, and you can print those and take your notes right on those and then glue those into your notebook. If you don't have a printer at home, we're going to draw an animal cell and a plant cell together so that you also can have one to either glue into your notes, or you can draw it right into your notes if that works for you. But this way everybody's got a diagram to be referencing and using for notes. So if you've got a printer, you don't even have to watch this video. This is just drawing an animal cell. If you don't have a printer, then let's get some paper. And I'm going to use a pen for labeling so that it shows up. And I'm going to use colored pencils for the actual drawing part. If you want to do it in pencil first, that's fine. I just wasn't sure pencil would show up great on camera. So let's get started. We're going to do an animal cell first. Let's go ahead and label that. And then animal cells tend to have a little bit more of a rounded structure. So we're going to start with just sort of a rounded shape. And we're going to give it a little bit of a border so that we can have a cell membrane. So we're just freehanding this. It's not going to be perfect, but this way everybody will at least have a diagram. Okay, so this here, that what we just did, we're gonna leave it black and white. This is gonna be our cell membrane. And when you watch the video that has the notes, you'll be able to either write here what these are, or you can do it on another page. You can write like cell membrane and write what they are, especially if you don't end up with room. But we'll get this labeled here. So then in the center, we are going to draw a circle, kind of not super big. I'm going to trace. I'm horrible at drawing circles. So there's going to be our circle, and inside of that we're actually going to draw a smaller circle, and this is going to be our nucleus. So we might actually just do this whole thing in pen. I think it's showing up okay, and then we can go back and add color afterwards. And then this part here we drew in the center, this is our nucleolus. And then on our nucleus, we're going to draw a rough and a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So we'll draw the smooth one first, and it's just kind of some wavy pancake type lines that go back and forth. So this will be our smooth. Endoplasmic reticulum, and that's here. And then on this other side, we'll draw pretty much the same thing, but we're going to put little dots on it to make a rough endoplasmic reticulum. And let's just put some little dots These little dots are ribosomes. That's how it gets its name for rough endoplasmic reticulum. So put that one over here. So that's the rough endoplasmic reticulum. And then we need centrioles. For those, we're gonna draw just kind of like a little rectangle. And then another rectangle, just kind of crossing behind it. They're kind of actually like cylinder-like, but this will work. We're trying to keep it simple. These are centrioles. And then we have some little dots, similar to little dots we put up here on our rough endoplasmic reticulum, and these are going to be our ribosomes. And then we're gonna draw for our mitochondria, we're gonna draw just kind of an oval, kind of like a kidney bean, and then put kind of a zigzag line down it. And we'll draw a couple of those. We'll give it 2 or 3. Put one over here. Okay, so this is our mitochondria. And then we're going to draw another sort of circular shape here. Give it a little extra border so it doesn't look like some of our others. And this is a vacuole. So over here, draw a line. That's a vacuole. And we need a Golgi body, which is basically some skinny looking pancakes stacked up on top of each other. So we'll just draw some pancake looking things right here. This will be our Golgi body. We'll just draw through that ribosome and put an arrow so that it's not confusing. And we're gonna draw another circle, just kind of small. I'm actually gonna do it over here since we're running out of room. So I'm gonna come here. This is a lysosome, so it's just a circle. And there can be a couple of those. And then the other one is just kind of all this jelly substance in the background that's not really anything. So it's just here. This is our cytoplasm. And it's not really pointing to an exact shape because it's really just all this extra stuff that isn't really anything. So when you color this, I would like color all the mitochondria the same, color the lysosomes that you drew in the same, just so that you can kind of see what everything is. But that is our animal cell. And in the next video, I'll do a plant cell, and then you'll have both of these for your notes, and you can either put your notes right on here or write them on a separate sheet depending on how crowded it is and how much space you feel like you have. All right.